Hi, my name's Mark and I'm a careers advisor, and I'm going to talk to you briefly about how to write a personal statement. Now, this is probably the most time-consuming part of your application, but it's also one of the most important aspects of the application because this is your chance to explain why you're suitable for doing the particular degree that you're applying to. Universities basically want to know that you haven't just plucked a subject out of thin air and that you've really given some thought into why that particular degree and going to university is suitable for you. So, if you're able to answer the following 6 questions in your personal statement, you'll be well on your way to being offered places at your chosen university. The first question, why does the degree subject interest you? So this is your chance to really explain why that particular subject is of interest to you. So it might be a subject that you've done at A-level standard, or maybe as a BTEC, and you want to develop your knowledge and understanding of that particular subject a bit further. Maybe it's a totally different subject that you've never done before, but you're interested in it generally. Maybe you've watched documentaries on it or listened to podcasts, and you're really into that particular subject. So this is your chance to explain what you've done that demonstrates your interest in that subject. And in your explanation, it's really important to demonstrate that you have an understanding of what that degree involves. You haven't just looked at the title and then chosen it. You've looked at the content of what's going to happen in the first year, second year, third year perhaps, and maybe there are particular topics that you're wanting to find out more about by doing the degree. That's worth mentioning too, and that demonstrates that you've really researched the degree. Second question, how do your skills and achievements make you suitable for doing the degree and also for life at university? So these could be skills and achievements that you've developed both inside and outside of school or college. So you might want to refer to extracurricular activities, hobbies, or even a part-time job. So this could be anything where you're referring to, for example, being involved in debating societies at college, or perhaps you've been a leader of some sort, maybe within sport or something else, or perhaps you can mention your sporting achievements. So that's worth mentioning in your personal statement as well. And, even if you've got a part-time job in a supermarket, what are the skills that you've developed there that would make you suitable for life at university? So think about that too. And maybe you want to carry on with a particular hobby when you go to university, and that's one of the attractions for going for you. So that is also worth mentioning too. Also, what else have you done outside of school or college that demonstrates your interest in the degree subject that you're applying for? So for example, it could be work experience, and it could be maybe attending events, talks, exhibitions in relation to that subject. And don't just mention it. Fourth question, what did you learn from the work experience or the event that you did that makes you suitable for doing that degree? And then you can talk about how you want to develop your knowledge and understanding of that particular topic by going to university. Question 5, how will the degree benefit you in the long term? i.e., what you're going to do after university. So maybe the degree will lead to a particular job that you've got in mind, and you can talk about why you want to do that job and why you're passionate about that. Or even if you haven't got an idea about what you want to do after university, maybe just talk about how going to university and doing the degree will prepare you in the long term for life after higher education. And then final question, number 6, if you're planning to take a gap year, and this might or might not apply to you, if you are planning to take a gap year, what do you plan to do, and how will that benefit you in terms of going to university afterwards? That's really important to mention as well. The key things are, make sure that you avoid using jargon, don't be too cheesy in your answers or your statements, and don't lie, don't pretend that you've been interested in the topic since you were in primary school and so on. It's just important that you're passionate and you're honest. And if you're able to answer all of those questions that I've mentioned, you'll be well on your way to being offered places at your chosen universities.